It's time for some Animal Crossing. If stream dies very suddenly, it's because of a power outage. Which probably won't happen, but it is storming kind of hard here, so you might actually hear some thunder. We'll have to see if our Animal Crossing town has also decided that it is a stormy day. Hello, so you're all ready to go out on the town, kitty cat? Oh, it'd be nice if... There we go. It's 9:37 a.m. on March 7th, 2026, in Mossfern right now. Shall we get started? Yeah. I'll try not to turn the power off. Okay, sunny day. Got some stuff. Some mail. Maybe more blank letters from the museum. I can't believe the HRA, like, mails you every day. That's kind of crazy. Also, I did look a few things up. I'll be able to show a little bit of that off, actually. A little bit of what I looked up. But I did see that there's no grass deterioration in this game. That's a thing that was introduced, I think, in, like, City Folk. Fossil you sent in is a trilobite, an ancient life form. That's a fun way of putting it. Oh, yep. Another trilobite. Put that out. The fossil you recently sent us is an ammonite, an ancient ocean dweller. Blank. I mean, I can't even blame them for sending me blank letters, given everything I've been sending them. Kind Shutter here, those raffle tickets I was unable to give you earlier. Sorry for the delay. Don't forget to bring all your raffle tickets with you on the last day of March. Apparently they have some special stuff today as well. And I don't need this. All right, let's see what we got. There's our trilobite. Burn fossil, we've got one of those. Ammonite. Trilobite. Yeah. Another pecking man. And my March ticket, which we will fuse with the others. Is that the right set? Yeah. There we go. Desperately, desperately, desperately need a storage item. Alright. Hi, Multiburst. I dug up soccer. Like the concept, the sport, I just dug up soccer, all of it. What was that doing in there? Free paper. Who buries soccer like that? I don't know, but it's mine now. Citrus wall, polka dot paper. Helpful stuff. Like here's some soccer. Maybe I should leave this like right outside the store so that I just like hop in and out of the store constantly to catch a little something something. We'll see what I mean by that in a moment. But for now, let's go to the museum. Drop off what I can. Hey, Tad.
Yo, good morning. Today, I'm gonna grab life by the horns, dude. I'm gonna give it my all. Sutter, you give it your all too, alright? Work it, dude. Aw, yeah. Anywho, you probably want something, don't ya? What is it, dude?
Entertain me.
Oh, killer! You've got a fern fossil? Where did you find it? I've been looking for that exact thing all year long. Come on, Shutter. Sell me your fern fossil, I'll give you all my savings.
I'll sell it.
What? Really? Awesome, Shutter. With this in my room, I'll be inspired to work out to the extreme, whatever that means.
I'm like 90% sure we already have the fern fossil in here. Well, what do we have here? A trilobite, if I'm not terribly mistaken. Yes, yes. Very nice indeed. This is quite a beautiful specimen as well. Quite. You're to be congratulated. Well then, where to begin? Trilobites. Ah, yes. Trilobites were hard-shelled segmented arthropods which populated the Paleozoic seas long before dinosaurs existed. There were over 15,000 species of known trilobites, and more are discovered each year. What? This makes them the single most diverse group of extinct organisms ever. Amazing! Truly remarkable, you know. They are, however, extinct. No living descendants whatsoever. The constant perils of nature are quite formidable indeed. Oh my, so sorry, old bean. Allow me to beg your pardon. I've been running off at the beak again. I tend to do that. Oh yeah. Got ammonite too. Well, who and who again? An ammonite, my stars. A very impressive find. Ah yes, wonderful. This fossil is of exceedingly superior quality, what. Now then, I know a thing or two about these creatures. Yes, indeed, ammonites. Though ammonites lived in shells, they were not shellfish, but rather mollusks, like octopi and squid. The closest living relative to the ammonite is the chambered nautilus. Fascinating, no? Ammonites existed from the Devonian period, some 400 million years ago, to the end of the Cretaceous period. Their extinction coincided with that of the dinosaurs. Time and tide wait for neither man nor beast, what? Oh, blathers, you ninny, I've gone and done it again, spewing out more information than necessary. So sorry. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Might there be anything else you wish to donate? Nope. We haven't really looked at our fish section now that has some fish in it. Wow. Crucian carp? Quit reading. I get the feeling that that's just gonna like go through a list. This is definitely a game where I'm gonna have to get like the game rip for the soundtrack. I do have New Leaf on my computer. Like the soundtrack to that, which is like huge, understandably. Okay, so we've got a bunch of stuff we can sell. I'm not gonna want whatever soccer is. Hey.
Hi, what a morning, huh? I take it you're sort of an early to bed, early to riser, huh, Shutter?
Nope.
So what can I do for you, kitty cat?
Just hanging.
I should have checked the weather forecast for today. I thought it was gonna rain, so I brought along an umbrella. It's such a drag having to lug around an umbrella when you don't even need one, kitty cat.
Okay, so I looked it up. I looked up what's going on here. Why fishing is so much harder in this than all the others. The reality is that it's not. Kind of. The problem I'm having is that it would be easier if I had a CRT. It's kind of a similar situation to like Parappa, where the timing is tight enough that if you have like a modern TV or like a flat screen like I do, the input is gonna be like a little bit, not the input is delayed, but like you know, the timing of such a thing is easier on CRT TVs for these older games. So that's why fishing has been like so difficult. In other words, I'm just gonna have to put up with it. I'm gonna have to get good. Come on. Come on. Like, it also doesn't help that, like... God. It also doesn't help that, like, movement control is a little touchy. But yeah, the timing is tighter. But it wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have this, like, flat screen. But also, I don't exactly have space for, like, a CRT, much less one that will attach to my computer for this. So we're just gonna have to put up with it. That's gonna suck for, like, rare fish, frankly. I caught a freshwater goby. Go me, go bee. Okay. So here's the thing I get to show off now. I get to show this off. Boom. This is the stuff we've got to do in March. Or at the very least, this is the stuff that I can get in March. It's not necessarily that these are like going to go away in April, but this is what is available for us to do in March. That I haven't already done, I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% sure that this is all stuff I haven't done yet. So we just got the freshwater goby. So I go here in GIMP and I mark it off and I overwrite it, and that's gonna make the scroll disappear for a second, probably. Boom. send it away. Away with you. Now, I did notice a couple interesting things. Oh, our flower clock. Very nice. I like it. And it is centered for the most part. It's centered enough. It looks good. I think it looks fine. Towns like this in early Animal Crossing tend to be a little more freeform anyway. But yeah, so a couple things I noticed while looking up the fish. I did notice we should probably visit the Tortimer Island at some point, because there's unique stuff on there. Apparently it's always summer there. But there's like unique fish to get there and unique bugs. Oh, the Faraway Museum's Fossil Identification Society has duly recognized our efforts in Mossfern. My fossil identification certification was approved. Huzzah! I eagerly await any unidentified fossils you may bring. Nice. Well, I got some. Well, who there once more? Back again, are you what? Welcome, welcome indeed. We never tire of patrons. Yes, well, by the by, might there be something with which I can assist you? Identify a fossil. Ooh, marvelous, splendid. Which mysterious treasure might you need identified? Can you do multiple at once? You sure can. Ooh, multiple mysteries in stone. How exciting, my soul is aflutter. Now I shall expose their secrets. I see, incredible, woohoo! Indeed, these were no small feat to identify. Every small chip tells a unique story, eh, what? Time is a cruel mistress, Whew, my apologies, I was thoroughly engrossed. I shall return the specimens to your care, Now, might there be any more fossils you want identified? I'm afraid I must tell you, our collection is still a bit lacking. I do hope you enjoy it nevertheless. Oh, come on, man. It's still like the first week. Ooh. You want both of them. Archaeopteryx. Oh, heavens, huzzah! An Archaeopteryx, my word! A truly monumental discovery. Ah, yes, magnificent. The detail on these feather impressions is absolutely breathtaking, what. Now then, this creature is of the utmost importance in the field of paleontology. It is a legendary missing link. You see, while it possessed the feathers and wishbone of an avian creature, it was decidedly reptilian. Indeed, it retained the sharp teeth, clawed wings, and long bony tail of a theropod dinosaur. Just imagine it, gliding through the late Jurassic canopy, a dinosaur taking its very first foray into the skies. Whew, my stars, blather, you old windbag. I've done it again, prattling on until I'm blue in the feathers. Excuse me. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Yeah, some more donations. A Tricera skull. Ooh, I say a Tricera skull. Goodness. I think it stopped storming outside, but it's still very, very gray. But I think we're in the clear as far as like a potential power outage goes. A gooby. Have this. Ooh, indeed, woohoo! A freshwater goby, I believe. This is one of those fish that seem to mysteriously disappear from time to time. He has this dialogue for this too, huh? Owl humor. I don't know why when I read owl humor there for some reason I just imagined Blathers like being like, excuse me, and then having to like cough up an owl pellet. Hi, Tutu.
Hey, Shutter. You sleep okay last night, Twinkles? Get some quality time sawing logs? I slept so-so. So what's going on, Twinkles? Care to chat? I keep hearing about this starving artist guy, Wendell. He's some kind of wallpaper artist or something. He's got a stomach of steel. I mean, he'll eat anything you throw at him, but I guess he's got his favorites. If you give him his favorite kind of food, he'll give you wallpaper, Twinkles, for free even. Oh, I have to find out what kind of food he likes, Twinkles. Wendell. Wendell. That's familiar. That's not the otter, is it? For some reason, when I hear the... Yeah, I'm not sure. No stings, no stings. Okay, so what I meant by keeping this out here next to the store and then maybe trying to like see if I can like go in and out to catch something. Apparently in the first game, the flea, or not the flea, the what's it called? The dung beetle is not a winter bug. It's a spring and summer bug. And apparently you can find it rolling around the ball. I think it was probably a good idea for them to eventually turn it into a winter bug, because there are like no winter bugs in these games. Dang, 7,000. No, that's it. But it'd be nice if I could catch one. Regal carpet. Oh, that's kind of nice. It's also a little expensive. I want that. Yeah. What do you got for... You gotta stop giving me tickets until I can get somewhere to store them, man. A manor wall. Oh, I kind of like that too. Dare I say, I think those things might match. We'll hold off on that. What do we got here? We got a table. We got flour. I think I'm good. Okay, now where does the game think I should put these flowers? More things. Go to acre D5. Isn't that this? Yeah, it's still this. Well, I don't know what you want, man. The tree I planted here died. I'll put more flowers in. That'll make you happy. How's that? You feel different now? Oh! Goldie? Goldie! Good morning. I don't think... Are we getting like... Wait, aren't like... I think all of my girl villagers are like the same two personality types. Good morning. I don't think we've met. My name is Goldie. You're Shutter, right? Well, I'm very pleased to meet you, Woof. Good morning, Woof. So you must have had some reason for coming to see me, right, Woof? Just hanging. Hey, I just found a weight bench over there. Is it yours, Shutter? No, it's... I'll be honest. I'm glad to hear you say that. If you want to know the truth, it's actually mine, Woof. I'm sorry I had to test your honesty like this, but I'm happy I did. You truly are a trustworthy person.
Yeah, I got a normal villager. I'm trying to remember, like, I guess I'm not as familiar with what the other ones are, but they all seem like they're the peppy. A1. Okay, so it's not complaining about D5 at the moment anymore. It's complaining about A1. I'm really relieved to know that I'm allowed to run around and I'm not gonna like tear up my grass. Because navigation in this town is a little loopy. I wonder how rare the spawn for this thing is. Like, if I keep going in and out, am I gonna like, how long will it be before I see one of these? To like mash through this dialogue if I want to do that. It's not very exciting. It's not like I'm on a time crunch to find this thing. Nick, are you ready to join the capitalist upper class? Serious offers only. Can I be honest? Evil in my heart. There's just enough evil in my heart to say yes. Yeah, it is gonna be stock market day tomorrow. I have nowhere to store that stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to look at a croton? What is this? I don't think I know what that is. Is that a flower or a metal thing? You can just leave them on the ground. It's where they come from. It's where they belong. Yeah, I'm just not sure how that goes. Yeah, okay, it's a plant. Gotta keep it there. House is getting crowded. Yeah. It's pretty rough. Oh, right, my new carpet and my new wall. Boom. And boom. I like it. Sell these. Paper now significantly less useful now that blathers can identify fossils. Oh, pardon me.
Me lungs ain't what they used to be.
The coughing thing is really unfortunate. I hope that doesn't happen every time I get sick now. Because that's a thing that started happening to me after like the second time I got COVID. But it's only happened to me the times I've gotten COVID. Where it's been like, oh, but now you have like this long-lasting cough after you get sick. And I know that this most recent sickness was not COVID, so that kind of sucks. I have cherries now. We'll... I feel like the long-term benefit of planting these is gonna outweigh the short-term benefit of selling them right away. You piece of shit. Plant 1. There we go. Okay. Apparently this A1 section needs more stuff. How far down is A1? Okay, so this is the start of B1 here. A tree, probably another tree would survive, yeah? What? Let's see. I could probably stop shaking trees at this point. God, if only it were this easy. Alright, let's see. Cube!
Hey, morning, Cheddar. You look like you're full of your usual morning pep, dude. Man, if only I had one iota of your pizzazz. Yeah, so what did you need me for, dude? Cheddar, this rules.
I'm not pushing Cube off the cliff. He's like the one guy here who hasn't, like, blown up at me.
The rules are simple. You just choose right or left. How's that?
Exciting, right? No, it's not.
What's gonna happen?
You'll find out. Is Cube gonna push me off the cliff? But he's in a perfect cliff pushy position. He is. I'll do it.
Okay, choose right or left, dude. Choose. Left. Looks like you're buying blue flooring for 1,740 bells, dude. That's the deal, Shutter. I'll take your 1,740 bells. Let's do this again.
I'm pushing you off the cliff. Goodbye, stupid. He did, in fact, coerce me into... It's okay, he's allowed. What's up, Kiki? Or Tangy. I keep calling you Kiki.
Well, hey, good morning. Aren't we just brimming with energy, Nutcell?
I'm not quite up to full peppiness myself. To tell the truth, I just woke up.
Whoopsie daisy. I guess this morning is my loss, Nutcell.
Hey, did you want something or what, Nutcell?
You know about Wendell, right? Poor guy's always hungry these days. If you run into him, be sure to give him some food, Nutcell. Actually, if you give him his favorite food, he'll give you one of his special wallpaper designs. He's a famous wallpaper designer, you know, Nutcell. His patterns are just to die for.
This is what I get for believing in the goodness of Penguin. I still believe in the goodness of Penguin. He took my money, but I know this isn't his heart. Where's Wendell? I keep hearing about this Wendell. I guess I can try and give him a cherry. You have a flea again, by the way. It's always you. Walrus guy. Yeah, that's what I thought. I feel like it's been forever since I've even heard of Wendell. Keep the cherry. Ooh, keep the fossils. Probably don't need a whole lot of paper on me. Wendell likes fish. Yeah, that makes sense. Get him a good one, I guess. Still a little peeved about the timing of fishing being designed for CRTs. But you know, that's just how it is. Well, that's a fish, and it's edible, probably. CRTs have a faster response time. They have less lag. Yeah. Like infamously, Parappa is extremely hard to play, like emulated on a flat screen. Like it because partly the timings on Parappa were already really rough. But yeah, that's a big part of why a lot of retro gamers do actually insist on CRT screens. It's not just because of the visuals, it's also because of input, timings. I have a lot of fighting game friends that like to play old fighting games on CRT screens. I have so many more fossils for you, Blathers. Check these out. Can I give you any of these? There's so many fossils every day. I feel like we're gonna close out the fossil collection like super fast. We'll sell that cherry. All right, let's take a little look-see and see what we can do. Could take a trip to Animal Island. Olive flounder in the sea. Could try some sea fishing. I want this though. Come on. Notice. Well, it didn't help a whole lot, but... Want to make a fishing game someday? It's fun. Fishing games can be fun, even like really simple ones, just if they have like style or like, you know, they got that pizzazz. I don't play it for very long at a time, but I do enjoy opening up, what's it called? Got like a ridiculous name. Kirby Soft and Wet. Yeah, so there's a fan game called Kirby Soft and Wet. And it's just fishing. It's just a fishing game. But you can fish up fish from like a lot of different games. Some Nintendo and some not. But you can also fish up like the stick from Minecraft. You can fish up like a lot of trash and some things that aren't fish. Like you can fish up a Metroid. But it's a fun little game, and it's got a real-time clock too. So like you find different fish at night versus day. Yeah, it's neat. I give Kirby Soft and Wet a soft recommendation. And it gets pretty regular updates too, and it can update from the menu. Nook, I need a place to store these tickets. I don't want to just leave them laying around on the ground outside. If I was a walrus, where would I be hiding? Maybe the cop can tell me. I ask him what's going on. I caught a dab. Hit that, actually, never mind. In Wild World, he'd be able to tell you if there are any visitors. He does have an option for like, hey, what's going on? And he told me about Gracie when Gracie was here. Are you an olive flounder? So that's what I'm looking for. Whoa, okay, that was rough. Oops. Damn it. Yeah, immediate neuron activation. I wish I could have immediate neuron activation when the sound plays. But it seems like even going by sound is like not enough in this game. Like genuinely, I press the button and the character doesn't react until several frames later and then fails the catch. I cannot stress how quickly I am pressing this fucking button when the sound plays. Like that seemed accurate. That's how fast I was going. And that's how fast I go pretty much every time. I hear that sound, I hit the damn button. But sometimes my little guy is just like, nah. That's a full inventory. Is Wendell perhaps... Like, there's no way that two people are telling me about Wendell in one day for the first time and he's not here, right? Before I sell off any of this fish, I should go see. Oh, they are down there. What's up, bro? Any goings on? You ask about goings on? Actually, rumors are flying around town about the famed wanderer Wendell. He's reportedly been seen wandering around in the next town over. I have no reason to doubt these reports. In the next town over? He is indeed headed for Mossfern, as I suspect. I would expect him to arrive sometime around March 9th. Okay. Well, that answers that. He'll be here later. Also, I'm not under the, I'm pretty sure no Americans are watching this at the moment. Like, I don't think I have any Americans in the chat. But, we're preparing to do daylight savings tonight. We'll have to set our clocks forward an hour. Man, the SO 2000s, there's going to be a cool thing coming up 2 days from now. Like the cell. I'm going to get 1 less hour of sleep today. But also, you know, that's kind of up to me because when I go to work where I sleep, I'll just stay up anyway. I was playing UFO 50. I played UFO 50 and caught up a little bit on some Devil's Gambit until like midnight. Gambito do Javo. Oh, this tree died. So be it. I pretty much hopped right onto this after work. So after this, I think it's gonna be like shave, shower, and then draw and listen to music. I said I was gonna do that a lot last night, and then I didn't do a whole lot of it. Or at least, well, I did a little bit, but I had less time than I really anticipated. So I'd like to get some comic pages. Not done, but, you know, work done. I got lines for a single panel done last night, and then there's one more panel on the page. So today I would like to get line work done for it, and then also probably the shading. But one of the panels is like a really big panel that takes up more than half the page, and it's got like 8 dragons on it. I need to find out how I'm gonna draw like distant fire. Faked out. Yeah, progress, and if I need to take a break, I'll probably end up just like drawing something else. Or like doing some fun 3D stuff. Since that's kind of like a different task. It's different enough that I'm not like on the art tablet. Ooh. A red snapper. Those things sell pretty well, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I should leave that for Wendell. I bet that's a really good fish to give him. In fact, if he has a specific favorite fish, that would be my first guess. My second guess would be tuna. But I'm gonna guess it's the red snapper. Come on. Yeah. We do have some river fish as well that I could try to find. But only one sea fish left for this month. So I'm not in like a huge hurry. Dang. The timing on these being harder makes me want to press the button so much more, like a lot sooner, in hopes that it just like, yeah, see, like the perfect timing. That time my response was delayed. I will say the frequency with which you get like the really common fish in this is kind of giving me the impression that maybe fishing isn't like the best money-making method in this, or at least it's not as like powerful. That might just be the month. Stonks. Yeah, it's all about the stocks. But like, as far as regular gameplay mechanics go, fishing in the other Animal Crossing games is really strong. I did watch a video about like how powerful stocks are in each game. Like how long it would take to pay off your loan with just stocks. Like not allowed to buy or sell anything else. And it's like, it's extremely powerful. Is this guy home? What's up, Vlad? Hey, Shutter. You look surly as all get out today. I love men. Hey, why are you even talking to me? I love men? What's new? Hey, will you look at that? That's a heck of a horse mackerel. Did you catch it yourself? That's right. Oh yeah? Nice work. So you're gonna give it to me or what? You can just catch another one, right? It's all yours. Cool, thanks. You did the right thing. I'm sure you'll catch one in no time. I won't take it for free, of course. Here, you should take this cherry. I love men. This is kind of fruit doesn't grow in our village. It's a good trade, Well, see ya. He loves men, chat. And it's my fault. Yeah, it was ad time, unfortunately. Hopefully not for anything too heinous. Ooh, lunch. I should think about lunch. Well, have a good lunch. Have a good lunch break. Thanks for dropping in. I've yet to see a single fish in there. I know that there's a lake fish, I think. Let me... Yeah, so... brook trout in the lake. I assume that's my lake. Small bass in the river. It's not the time for the cherry salmon or the char. Goldfish and pop-eyed goldfish. Also in the river. I put goldfish on this list twice on accident. See if I can't fix that real quick. Boom. Fixed. I think. Yeah. So we've got like three river fish we could find now. One sea fish. And we've got some Animal Island stuff. Away with you. Okay. Gosh, speaking of lunch, I am actually starting to get kind of hungry. I must have scared that one off. If it really is a matter of not being on a CRT, then I wonder why even the audio cue is not enough. I think I'm just gonna have to deal with the fact that every once in a while my little villager guy's just like, nah, I'm gonna do that input a little late, actually. Ooh, another red snapper. I actually get to sell one. It'd be nice if I could find that, that other fish, though, the olive flounder. Oh, interesting. I think I just got a text from my college. Asking for money, probably. How did this student... It's a student, apparently. I'm a student. I'm reaching out to collect feedback from our county residents about local courts, judicial candidates, and the issues that matter most to you in the justice system. The survey takes 5 to 10 minutes. I will maybe look at that later. Well, one thing that's really important to me is that no one texts me ever. Are you an olive flounder? It'd be really cool. Nope. That's pretty good too, though. Got you. How many slots left? One? Yeah. I closed my eyes and then did not even wait for an audio cue. I was just like, smash that. Come on. Unsure if you're capable of hearing this, but there's like ambulance sirens outside my window. The storm was pretty short. We got like one really good lightning strike right next to my window, basically. And that was about it. And that was right before stream. Carp, and one of these, and one of these, and this, and this. I want to keep one of these. I should drop off these tickets to free up inventory space. Could you really use a closet? Oops. You know what? Yeah, I don't like these. being here. Hmm. Okay, so I looked at a real life calendar recently. Like yesterday. I think the 20th is highlighted because it's the start of spring. If I remember correctly. But that, I don't know why all of these other days later on are also highlighted. I can sell my orange box and my umbrella. The audio file had not even stopped playing yet when I hit that button and I lost the fish. That's insane. Oh, this is the lake, isn't it? I'm trying to remember. It's been so long since I've had to catch fish for Animal Crossing. I can't even remember if the lake, like a big pool of water with a river running through it, is even a distinct thing in New Horizons anymore. Like, if that counts as its own type of body of water. Because I know that the waterfall is still relevant as, like, a fish thing, and so is the pond. Whatever. So what's this? What does this count as? Oh, you're big. I caught a carp. Damn it. Like extra bad at it today. Dang it. You gotta be shitting me. Come on. Anything on the notice board? One lucky ducky might find a super surprise buried in acre B5. I won't tell you what it is though. Can you find it? 2-2. I did find it. Did actually find that shit. Ooh. I caught a goldfish. It's worth its weight in fish. Great. Hey, that's a new catch. I should check my encyclopedia. And there it is. Now, God forbid something happens to it. I am gonna go give this to Blathers right away. Before a villager is like, pick right or left, and then I pick right, and it's like, give me your goldfish or die. Blathers, 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 wake up. Yeah, check this out, I won it in a carnival. Ooh, indeed. Woohoo! A goldfish, I believe. Those adorable little fins, those huge googly eyes. Even I am helpless in the face of their cuteness. We will take special care of this precious fellow. Welcome to your new home, you little darling fishy. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. I've yet to see a single piece of art. Red hasn't shown up. A small bass. Now I just need to catch a small bass amp. Oh, that was terrible. Okay. It's another new catch. Sometimes when I overwrite the file, it doesn't show back up, so I have to like keep overwriting it until it does. It's a little strange, but you know, it works. It's a little cobbled together, but don't you dare go down that waterfall. Don't you? Fine. Notice, notice. That was a new noise. I hope that wasn't a dung beetle I scared away. Put that over there. Coming here a little early. I better remember not to sell this guy my small bass. Yeah, way early. I got distracted. Alright, let's go drop this thing off at Blathers. Waking you up yet again? You're not getting any sleep today. I have a small bass. Whew. Indeed, woohoo, a small bass, I believe. Even run-of-the-mill common fish are valuable resources, you see. All part of the grand tapestry. Well, we will take excellent care of this fellow. Oh yes, you can rest assured. Excellent care indeed. That's it. So I think that leaves us with the pop-eyed goldfish in the river. Whatever the lake is. I feel like this could be the lake, or maybe it means the big pond-like bulge in the river. So we have one sea fish, one lake fish, one river fish to get for March. At least for what's catchable this second. The rest is gonna have to wait for like a different time slot. And this sure isn't the Popeye goldfish. This is too big. Maybe I should scare away anything that looks potentially too big. Wait, is that dead? No, that's fresh. That could be it. Oh, goldfish. Oh, dab? Or, yeah, that's a dab. Maybe it would be a good day to visit the island for the first time. If I do go to the island, I kind of want to dump a couple of my less important tools. Another dab. Dabbed. Dabbed again. Oops. How was lunch? What was lunch? Gotcha. Salad, mashed potatoes, meat. I like the lack of specificity with meat, because it allows me to just imagine like meat on bone from Digimon. From cartoon in general, but whenever I think of meat on bone, I think of the Digimon one. Food doesn't hit the way it used to without lactose. Yeah, but also, food with lactose hit you. It used to hit you. Is the thing. So, you know. Guts happy, monkey brain isn't. Mashed potatoes is like S tier food though. I gotta make that for myself more often. Though I guess the mashed potatoes that I would make would probably have some lactose in them. It's a little unfortunate. Bullshit. Garlic, cheese, and butter. The gas station near here had, so I stopped by like last night just to pick up a few drinks for work, and they had a big bucket full of stuff for $1, and it's like, all right, I could use some like cheap $1 things. It's probably just because they're like expiring soon or something. And there were these like, I still have one. I could figure out what it is. They have these like chocolate peanut butter protein bars. Usually not my thing. Protein bars have a tendency to like have a weird aftertaste. And these things did. They had a weird aftertaste. I still have one. I ate the other this morning. But like for $1, you know, a little bit of aftertaste isn't that bad. The brand on this, though, is like... It's Chef Robert Irving's Fit Crunch Wafer. Chocolate peanut butter flavored. It says flavored, which means it might not be real peanut butter or chocolate. Has peanut flour in it. Confectionery coating. So it might not have chocolate either. But aftertaste of a food that was designed to deliver a nutritional package. Yeah. So I look up Robert Irving because I'm like, what is this chef that has chocolate bars laying around? And I start reading about it, and he's like, he's a world-renowned chef, blah blah blah. He operates one restaurant out of the Pentagon. And it's like, oh, okay. So he's a boot boy. And then I look at his like credentials, and it's like, yeah, he's a boot boy. He's a military tough man chef. Yeah, that's a distinction. Why don't you have any, why ain't your food good enough to have restaurants outside the Pentagon? Is my question. I'm sure he's a fine chef. But you know, he's also a boot boy. All right, let's I want to drop some things. Am I allowed to drop them here? Yep. All right. I'll pick those up before I stop for the day. But I want to go to Animal Island. I think. Is this a good good time for it? Yeah. That stuff's not time locked. Have we talked today, Kiki?
Hey, Shutter. So tell me, Shutter, what did you want, kitty cat?
What's new?
I may have asked you this already, but your astrological sign is Aries, right, kitty cat?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I knew your birthday was on March 23rd. Well, I was pretty sure. It's so easy to forget people's birthdays. Oh, but I'm sure I won't ever forget your birthday now, kitty cat.
Alright. Hey, Captain.
Ahoy there, matey. Do you care to ride me boat to the island?
Yeah.
So there, matey. What were that?
Oh. That went by super fast. I'm naming the island, I guess. The island.
Yar, alright then. Board me dinghy, you wee sea monkey. Shove off. We're bound for the island. To the briny sea. Now listen to me shanty, you love and loss.
Are we gonna have the rare opportunity to see the giant whale on our first trip out? Yeah, very, very small one.
Yar, say there, you wide-eyed sea puppy. You been working out?
I love this scene from Disco Elysium. Just taking that scene from Disco Elysium and then replacing the music with Catton's song.
The island ho! Well, now that were some bumpy ride, wouldn't you say? I almost lost me vittles.
The boat scene. Oh man, am I allowed to take these? Coconuts. They have cocoa nuts. There's houses. This is cute. Gotcha. Oh. I don't want to steal any flowers yet because I'm pretty sure I need some of these here to attract the bug I'm trying to find. What do you mean it didn't see it? Whatever. Oh, that's a new one. I think. It's not the one I was thinking of. Oh. Come on. No! No! What have I done? Yeah, I could take the I will eventually take the flowers if I'm allowed. But I don't want to do it yet. Like, I assume they grow back here. If not, then I can always take them back. It'll always be the one that got away. It really is that just like directional controls in this are so touchy. Ooh. I caught a puffer fish. Ouch, it poked me. Yeah, we're getting some of our summer catches out of the way now that we're here. I don't even think I put those on the list, really. What really bugs me is how tight the fishing is in this, though. That's like, it's pretty nightmarish, and I'm never gonna stop talking about it, probably. Don't need these. You. Okay, yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault too. There we go. Tiger swallowtail butterfly. Those wings are beautiful. It's not the only butterfly we can catch here, though. So unresponsive. Just fucking notice. 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 Yeah, I don't want your like, that fish literally just strafed to get away from my bobber. Insane. All of that work for a horse mackerel that I'm ditching. I don't think I need to change the island flag. Actually, I do have a pattern that would look good on it. Hell yeah. Caught a praying mantis. Some people keep these as pets, you know. A dab. That one, I pressed the button, I swear, before the sound played, and it gave it to me. So maybe there is some, like, just general input lag, which may be an emulator thing. But if there is, it's only small enough to fuck up the fishing. which is a little unfortunate. Wow, those scare easy. Glad I got one. Oh, well, I didn't mean to do that. Jeez. Alright, let's maybe check out what's inside these houses. Wow. Crazy. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, a little bit odd. Faith's house. Hello? Also ominous. Hello?
Oh, what a pleasant morning surprise. Aloha. Is this possibly your first time to this island?
Your shutter. A name full of power. It's strange. The ocean didn't speak of your arrival. But then nature is its own master. It's nice to have met you, Shutter. Let's share friendship.
And then I went inside the house. And there were only shirts. And then hyper-realistic blood poured from my screen out of the hyper-realistic text that said, shirts.
You should exploit this island and strip of resources. So the thing is, I'm pretty sure that this island is like... I'm pretty sure this island doesn't disappear. If I come back here, it's the same island, and the things I have done to it are like... They stay. New Horizons especially was kind of just like, here's an endless array of islands for you to just like, they're explicitly there to strip bare. And don't worry about if anyone really inhabits it or needs it or uses it or who it belongs to. It's just an island. Certainly did not stop anyone, no. Couldn't It's Just an Island be said of all continents? To some degree, probably, yeah. Oops. I think if your definition of island has expanded to include all land, then it kind of strips its usefulness a little bit. Maybe. For some reason, I just remembered, I love those, like, those, meme maps that get posted to, like, Map Porn Circle Jerk or whatever it's called on Reddit, where they have, like, a map of the United States, like, of Texas or something, and they'll put another country next to it to compare the sizes, except they have like drastically shrunken the size of the country. They've fit like 13 United Kingdoms into Texas. That's a new catch. That's a seahorse. Did I put seahorse on the list? Is seahorse on the list? Not really. It's just a later thing. Had it for a second. Come the fuck on. This thing's annoying. My favorite US map is the one with Massachusetts. Good one I saw recently is the United State of Georgia, the state of Georgia, where all of the big cities have been replaced with like the cities in the country of Georgia, and then someone made a corresponding map of the country of Georgia, where it has like the Georgian US cities listed on it. It's pretty good. I couldn't tell you a single city in either of those places, like off the top of my head, but it was easy enough to recognize. I guess Atlanta, Georgia. You were away watching an ad. It's all good. People made maps of Georgia, the country, and Georgia, the state, where the cities were swapped, like the city names. And that was pretty good. Okay, I think I'm done catching fish here. Like, there's a fish that I'm supposed to be able to catch here now that's on my list. And there's a bug I'm supposed to be able to catch, and then it's not showing up. I have to, like, double check on the conditions. Because I think the bug spawns on specific flowers, but maybe it's not a flower that's, like, here normally or here currently. So I'll leave the flowers, actually. I'll leave the flowers where they're at. I'll take some coconuts. Dab? Yeah, dab. Maybe I walk in and out of the house a couple times just to see if I can get that that butterfly to spawn. I'm going to assume that I cannot get these coconuts to grow in my town. too tempting to go for it. Son of a bitch. So I can do it in my town. Interesting. Imagine eating a coconut. People do it. No one I know. But people do it. Here in the States, we can get coconut milk in like usually little glass jars. Taking a chunky bite of the green fibrous part. I mean, you can do it with kiwi fruit. But I've tried coconut milk. I'm sure it was prepared with something. Like it wasn't just straight up coconut milk. I think we also have it in I tried it in boxes, like little cardboard cartons. That's what it's called. And I did not like it. And I like coconut. I do like coconut. I don't even mind the texture. A lot of people are like, I like the taste, but not the texture. I don't even mind the texture. One of my favorite candy bars is Mounds, which is like Almond Joy without the almonds. There's a coconut man a block and a half away from my place. Like a man who sells coconuts, or a sculpture made of coconuts. Catching fish in this game is going to be the fucking death of me, I swear. He comes in with a semi-truck. Hey! I got an olive flounder. It's missing a dimension. That's one of the things I was looking for. You can buy a coconut, or you can ask him to fill a big plastic bottle with coconut water. It's the good stuff. Interesting. When I say coconut milk, I'm pretty sure I just mean coconut water. We tend to call it milk here, I think. Unless I'm mistaken, maybe it is milk with coconut water that I'm thinking of, but... No, it's different. Okay, so coconut milk and coconut water are different. Coconut water, I assume, is just straight from the coconut, and then coconut milk is like prepared. Okay. This is kind of like when I was buying stuff for pina coladas, and the recipe was like, whatever you do, don't get cream of coconut, get coconut cream. So it's like, okay. So I guess coconuts have water, milk, cream, and then cream of. Coconuts are so advanced and complicated. Man, I'm kind of tempted to get a pina colada now, but even though it wouldn't make me drunk at all, pretty sure we're not supposed to have, like, any alcohol at all within 24 hours of a shift. Like technically. Coconut water is just the liquid parts of the... Yeah, I figured if that was the case, if there was a difference. But I've tried coconut milk and I did not like it. But that might have also been just like the brand. Coconut milk uses some of the pulp of the coconut, which has stronger flavors and other stuff. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I think we're just about done on this island. We'll put one more thing in our inventory and skedaddle. Otis. Would not drink coconut milk. It's more of an ingredient for recipes. It's sold here as a drink. Like, I'm sure it's also used as recipe stuff here. Like, I'm sure I could get it in like a can that I have to open, but sometimes it's just like in a carton.
What's that? You tired of it here already? So you desire to return to Mossfern, do you? Too bad! I'm leaving you stranded here.
Yep, I'm leaving.
So tell me this, matey. You want to take a record of the island with you in your Game Boy Advance? Well, if you do, then turn on the power, you cart brain, and make sure to take our off sleep mode, too.
No thanks.
You had enough, laddie? Well, then climb aboard. Y'are just two manly men on a boat, we are. Are we?
Yep, just two manly men on a boat.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of cod liver oil. We're off to Mossfern, yar har. Shutter, prepare for a sea voyage. Swab down the decks. Yar, you don't get all queasy in the belly now, do you?
I love that he talks like a sailor and or pirate, but he has this, like, little dinghy.
Ahoy there, Moby Dick. You want to stop rocking the boat? The sea's in me heart. I don't want it in me pants.
I think that's what he said. I didn't get to read it fast enough. Did he say he didn't want the sea in his pants? So is the island just always over there, rendered at all times, with, like, fish and bugs and stuff?
Just brushing me teeth, yar. Laddie, I got to say, I like the cut of your jib. You're looking more like a man and less like a seasick clam.
Blathers, wake up. I got a lot of stuff. Got a lot of stuff to donate, and then we'll wrap up. This. Ah, ooh, yes, indeed. That's a tiger butterfly, if I'm not utterly mistaken. How grotesque. Blech. And he's got the butterfly dialogue. Some fish. Ooh, indeed, woohoo! A pufferfish, I believe. Why, that would be a pufferfish. Oh, the poor thing, it must have been scared when you caught it. You know, this fish is poisonous if not properly prepared. Why anyone would risk eating it is beyond me. Now, shall we take our spiky friend to his new home, eh, what? A mantis? You're gonna love this, Blathers. Ah, ooh, yes, indeed. That's a mantis, if I'm not utterly mistaken. How grotesque. Ugh. Yes, the infamous mantis. Tell me, does it seem to you that it's almost too aware of us? Like it's studying us? It's rather as if it were questioning our reason for existence, hey what? Its eyes, they're far too judgmental. Additionally, the manner in which it uses its scythe-like forelegs to kill and feed, so very vivid, so graphic. That grisly little beast. Oof, but I digress. Ooh, indeed, woohoo, a seahorse, I believe. Ah, seahorse, what a cute creature. Their name comes from the head shape, which is similar to that of a horse. They seem to carry a surprised expression, eh, what? The way seahorses reproduce is quite interesting. The female will lay an egg in the pouch on the male's stomach. Then the male will protect the egg for around 2 weeks, at which point the baby hatches. But I digress. I hope this stallion will enjoy his new home. Ooh, indeed, woohoo. An olive flounder, I believe. Eyes on the left, flounder. Eyes on the right, dab. Oh, I can't believe you said that out loud, Blathers. See, that is how I tell the flounder and dab apart. This one is most definitely a flounder, eh, what? The flounder's mouth is slightly larger and its body is thicker. During the day it hides in the sand, with only its eyes sticking out. At night it scours the ocean floor for its prey. I suppose this fish and I aren't that different, eh, what? I'll make sure our flat-bodied friend is well taken care of. I wish it were me. I wish someone would lay his eggs in my pouch. And I've got a lot of other stuff to sell. I'm certainly not going to plant all of these coconuts. I wish I were a seahorse. Who said that? I think my character's getting a little tanner. That is certainly not the vampiric white that I chose. Imagine Blather sees a kangaroo villager with their kid going inside their pouch. He just breaks down crying. Okay, grab my stuff from off the floor. Did I already did? Yeah, I already did that. I don't think we talked to everyone. Could finish that up. Double check. Blair and Miranda. I haven't talked to. Yo.
Okay, Nutlet, I hear you, but I beg of you, could you please lower your voice just a smidgen? I didn't sleep well last night, and I have a rather splitting headache, Nutlet. I must start sleeping better. Lack of sleep is the worst enemy of beautiful skin, Nutlet. But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you, Nutlet?
Just hanging.
My second cousin told me about this. Apparently, there's this traveling painter guy who's always starving. I heard he'll just take whatever you give him, give you a big old Cheerio, and gobble it down right there. And for a beggar, he's pretty darn picky. Only certain foods will do. Just thinking about picky vagrants makes me so mad I want to scratch Nutlet.
Okay. Noted. Those darned picky vagrants. Is he a vagrant or is he simply not seeking housing? Maybe he just travels.
Ah, yes, shudder. I trust your morning is nice thus far, Quackulous. By the by, did you need something, Quackulous?
Care to chat?
You know, I've been thinking, I really ought to start up a karate club here in town. Wouldn't that be fun? I might even let you join, because I know you'd want to, right, Quackulous?
Yeah.
No way! I didn't think you were really interested, Quackulous. I wasn't being serious, so don't get all up in arms, okay? It was just a joke. What a fiasco. Did you have to take me seriously? You are so very weird, Quackulous.
Turning this thing off. What do you think of that, huh? Kiki and Tad, we've talked to. Tutu, Vladimir, Tangy, Goldie, Cube. I'm pretty sure we've talked to all these folks. Let's see if Goldie needs a favor. Goldie was hanging around kind of hereabouts, right? Guess we could always check her house. There you are. Hey, don't run. Don't, stop running.
Good morning, Woof. So you must have had some reason for coming to see me, right, Woof?
Can I help out?
Let's see. No, sorry. Nothing much going on now, Woof. Ask me later, okay?
Alright. I think that's gonna be wrap-up time then. We're not going to be getting as much mail, at least, since I'm not sending stuff to the museum anymore. Still have not seen a fish in there. Alright. Welcome home, Shutter. How may I be of assistance? As soon as it hit noon. Are you done already? Then I suppose I ought to save your town data. Tomorrow's Animal Crossing stream around the same time so that I can buy turnips. We'll be doing some turnip buying and then probably not playing as long as today. We'll probably just do the turnip stuff, do our regular rounds. I'm probably not gonna fish. We'll save that for Monday, I think. But yeah, hope to see some of y'all there maybe. Have a good rest of your day.